In the headlines, $3.1 million for housing in Mahaut constituency. Prime Minister reaffirms government's commitment to maintaining peace, and Tourism Minister pledges triple efforts for boosting tourism during independence celebrations. Hello and welcome to National Focus. I'm Prisca Julien, and stay tuned for details of the headline stories and others coming up. Welcome back. The Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, on Thursday evening announced that his office would be making available $3.1 million for housing for the constituency of Mahaut. This decision, the Honorable Prime Minister explained, was taken in recognizing the housing situations created by passage of Hurricane Maria. He was speaking at a press conference held at Mahaut.
I want to say to you here, the $3.1 million which you will need in the next few weeks, as Minister of Finance, I will make this $3.1 million available to the Mahaut constituency to continue its housing program. And those funds will be made available, God's willing, in the month of September 2018.
The nation's leader reaffirmed the commitment of his government for ensuring all Dominicans can enjoy proper standard of housing.
And I give you the assurance, my friend, because we recognize that housing is an important element of human life. All of us, every single family in this world, one of the main things we work for is to provide shelter for our families. But the fact remains, in every society in the world, there will be some of us who will be able to do it on our own, and there are some of us who will not be able to do it without the help of somebody else. And that somebody else, in the case of this country, is the government of Dominica, the Labour Party government.
The Honorable Prime Minister made mention of the plight of persons unable to assist themselves for bettering the housing conditions brought upon them by Maria's devastation. He further expressed that the Labour Party-led administration feels it is the responsibility of any government to step in for assisting its people.
People are in distress. People's home got affected. They do not know where they're going to get help from. There are people who worked for 40, 50 years, yes. They got a little gratuity, yes. They got a little pension. But if somebody retired some 25 years ago and they got a little pension, of course that money would have finished long time. And sometimes we would have saved, but one of us fell sick in the home. And what do? Do we leave the money in the bank, or do we try to help save that family member? And therefore, the government recognizes that. There are people who, many of us, we insured our home. So when we woke up next morning, yes, we were crying, our house got mashed up, but we thought that we had insurance. So we said everything would be okay. And now every insurance company has told every one of us that we are underinsured. And when we should get $100,000, they give us $20,000, and the repairs for the house is $100,000. So these are the realities of the society. And this is what the government, this is what your Parliament understood and understand, and that's why we have come to give you a helping hand.
In more news, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has assured his government's firm commitment to ensure that crime and violence does not permeate the Dominican society. Honorable Skerrit, while addressing an audience in Mahaut on Thursday, condemned the recent spate of gun violence in the country.
I want to say something about the recent shootings we've had in Dominica. You see, the police has a responsibility and a duty to maintain law and order. That's their mandate in law. And they have the resources required to do so. But it is important for us as citizens and residents to allow the police to carry out its function given to it by law. You know, The police is doing a check of vehicles, and all of us get upset because we're stuck in traffic. We're vexed because we're stuck in traffic. And so we need to allow the police to carry out its duties. The police is not above the law, so it must carry out its duties within the confines of the Constitution of Dominica, but we must allow it to do its work.
Honorable Skerrit says maintaining a peaceful society requires the efforts of every citizen.
It behoves all of us in Dominica. All of us must play our part in ensuring that we ensure that we have peace and tranquility in our country. And we've made it clear to the police that it must carry out its mandate and to ensure that it can bring a sense of peace of mind to every citizen and resident in Dominica. But I give you the assurance that this government will not allow and tolerate any such activities going on in Dominica.
Also this news time, IOM Dominica is hopeful to assist Dominica in becoming a resilient nation through economic development. According to IOM Dominica team leader Jan Willem Wergam, the organization is looking to establish, in collaboration with government and the Dominica Youth Business Trust, a business incubator. This, he believes, will stimulate business and economy, thus creating resilience.
For the longer term, if you look at resilience, resilience is a broad term. Climate resilience, and yes, we need to define that together, or the government together with us. What does it entail? Resilience, disaster risk reduction. But for me, I often, if I explain to my father and my mother, which are not so much in the sector, is that if people have money, they're resilient. Now, so part of it, what we could do, and the economy of Dominica could use a boost. So we do try to work together with the government of Dominica, and especially the Dominica Youth Business Trust, to set up and enforce a business development and support center. And center, sort of, in the West we would call it an incubator and dynamic center, where young businesses or existing businesses come, work together, can get advice, training, better access to funding, maybe small loans, and to get this boiling pot of people working.
IOM Dominica was established in December when Dominica became a member state of the International Organization for Migration. The organization came into Dominica a few weeks after Hurricane Maria to assist with relief, mainly in the area of housing reconstruction, and to date has reached the 600 mark with re-roofing homes across the island. You're watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. The Honorable Minister for Tourism, Senator Robert Tong, says the ministry, in partnership with Discover Dominica Authority, will this year triple its efforts for promoting Dominica during its 40th independence celebrations, specifically during the 3 nights of the 2018 World Creole Music Festival. Speaking at a DDA-organized press briefing on Wednesday, the Honorable Minister said, though the challenge is hard, his ministry is prepared to work for the benefit of Dominica.
Significant amounts of persons come to Dominica. Over 6,000 people come to Dominica at that time. So we have a lot of work to do in terms of working with the port authorities, immigration, customs. So it's a lot of work, but we are more than willing to do it. We are aware of all the challenges that currently happen in Dominica, and we promise to work 3 to 4 times as hard to ensure that we can encourage as many people to come to Dominica, so that all of our people in Dominica will benefit.
He said one of the methods to be employed during the 3 nights of festival will include the use of the 6 videos submitted for the Rediscover film competition. Senator Tong says promotion of the different sites of Dominica on those nights is hopeful to increase tourist visits to those places, in turn stimulating economic activity across island.
Some of the things that we're going to do is to ensure that even throughout the night that persons are not just partying, but they will get to see the opportunity of the different sites and all of these videos that you've produced. What we will do is to maybe edit some of them and state the exact site, because many times you see the video, but the individual is not sure where that site is. So just imagine whilst you're partying at the event, you're seeing all these beautiful sites. At least you need to know where these sites are, and hopefully the following day you can find some time to go to the site. So we have to ensure that we give persons the opportunity to explore the island. Again, that improves the income that's going to be generated for the country. We don't want the money just to stay in the city and just to stay in the bars for the city. We really want that money to spread across the island, but more importantly too, persons nowadays love the opportunity to take images of beautiful sites, and hopefully they will share those, and by sharing those they're automatically providing awareness to the country and also marketing the country at the same time.
And finally, on Wednesday, the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, announced the winners of the Rediscover Dominica video competition. The video competition was held for showcasing Dominica as DDA in recent times embarked on a mission to reaffirm Dominica's position as a desirable Caribbean destination. In total, 6 videos were released as part of the competition. Director of DDA, Colin Piper, announced the winners.
And a slightly bigger plaque and hopefully a bigger check goes to the first place winner, and that team is Sheldon Casimir and Lawrence Francois Jr.
In second place was Craig Harris and Erickson Joseph. The goal of the competition was for raising awareness for Dominica as a tourism destination. DDA hoped to encourage travelers to visit the island by informing them of progress of the island since destruction of Hurricane Maria.
This was a wonderful experience for Discover Dominica. I hope it was as wonderful for you. We cherish the content that you have provided to us, and with that, it is our intention to go far and wide and to indicate to people that Dominica is certainly open for business.
The Film Challenge 2018 edition was launched in June and is the 3rd of its kind. DDA provided support to each team, ensuring that the talents of the local artists were captured in each submission. While thanking all the participants, Piper added that the content of all videos will be used for ongoing showcasing of the island.
This content will be utilized especially as we come upon the 1st anniversary of Hurricane Maria. So it provides us with positivity in terms of what we can portray out there. So thanks once again.
The Rediscover campaign will run in all of Dominica's major source markets, including the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, the Caribbean, and French West Indies. It includes special discount rates for participating hotels. That's news. Stay tuned for this week's Flashback.
Welcome to this week's edition of Flashback. The organization Resilient Dominica, founded by owner of Petit Colibri Daniel Langlois, has begun a solar project in Soufriere as proof of concept that communities can have access to power soon after a major disaster. The organization wants to drive sustainability in the southern communities of the Soufriere constituency by installing solar panels which can easily be removed before a storm and replaced afterwards for immediate access to power. The organization is concerned about bringing immediate solutions for resilience. Also this week, we told you that government has drafted a plan to decentralize the management of the housing reconstruction program. After Hurricane Maria decimated over 90% of houses on the island, village councils across the Dominica, through the Ministry of Housing, have received funding to help several households. But Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Housing and Lands, Lucien Blackmore, has revealed that moving forward, the reconstruction process will be managed by technical centers, which have been set up in the 7 districts across the country. All this, Blackmore says, is to ensure the success of the program. The Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, ECLAC, in collaboration with the United Nations Committee of Experts on Geospatial Information Management, UNGGIM, and the Ministry of Housing and Lands, conducted a 3-day workshop this week aimed at developing a framework for strengthening integration and sharing of geospatial information among government departments. Geospatial information deals with capturing, storing, analyzing, and managing data and associated attributes which are specific to a particular geographical location. It is hoped that with a better system of managing and sharing information, Dominica will be one step closer to achieving its goal of becoming the first climate-resilient nation in the world. And on Wednesday this week, the Ministry of Agriculture launched a data collection validation process, which is aimed at verifying the number and type of farmers doing commercial activity on the island. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Fisheries, Dr. Reginald Thomas, is hoping that this process will allow the ministry to have credible data which can be used for making critical decisions with regards to farmers and the agriculture sector. And these are just some of the stories making the headlines this week. For more details on these and other stories, visit our Facebook page. Back to you, Prisca.
Coming up next, the Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil. Moi, c'est Shaakira Pierre. Ministre agriculture là, mercredi lancé un process pour prendre bon data qui fait certains numéros ces plantes là qui fait activité commerciale à Dominique. Permanent Secretary and Ministre agriculture, manger et puis poisson Dr. Reginald Thomas dit il a quoi process là qui fait ministre agriculture là ni bonne information qui ont servi pour faire meilleure décision pour secteur là. Il dit en tant qu'il passe moun te ka critiquer ministre là quand il partenir ça que taper information comme ça et puis il croit ça c'est changer coup ça là. Process là pour faire information c'est un effort la gouvernement qu'a fait. Et puis moi qui passe pour réorganiser secteur agriculture là, administratif pour jardin là. Dr. Thomas Kimani planté pour travailler ensemble et puis ministre là pour projet ça là un succès. Planté qui bénéficie de projet ça là comme programme et puis policy qui développé pour aider moun taper solution pour Charling là. Directeur agriculture Ricky Brumant aussi crié à ce planté pour travailler et puis ministre agriculture là. Process là qui allait pour 6 semaines. En d'autres nouvelles, division jeunesse qui a fait tournement pays là en chef entier. Ça c'est pour faire certains Dominique ni moun qui ça fait travail ça là qu'on pays là qui a bâti après cyclone Maria et puis pour d'autres désastres naturels qui ça affecté pays là. Après tempête Erika t'est passé en l'année 2015 et puis cyclone Maria en l'année 2017, chef entier de différents pays t'est venu Dominique pour bâti pays là. Division jeunesse là qui a gardé pour batouennement tout jeune monde qui voulait opportunité là. Pendant une conférence média lundi, chef officier jeunesse John Roach parlait contre effort la division là j'ai fait pour mobiliser jeunesse pour aider après désastre naturel. Il dit effort ça là qu'a fait par division jeunesse là pour plus que 35 l'année. Division jeunesse là qu'a aussi engagé monde qui a ba leçon pour programme ça là. Division là qu'a fait programme ça là en collaboration et puis International Organization of Migration là IOM et puis Habitat for Humanity au Trinidad et Tobago. Roach dit c'est organisation là qui travaille et puis programme division jeunesse là. Yon se tournement là qui prend place actuellement en constituency Roseau South, la moun qui a tapé tournement pour faire chef entier. Mam comité Kairos South, Senator Jaisaia Benoit dit il bien plaisir jeune monde qui commence à travailler comme volontaire à la communauté yo, car actuellement tapé traitement pour développement koyo et puis pays yo. International Organization of Migration la IOM with a goal là pour manger 600 kay à Dominique. Plus que 680 familles qui te pèdent tête kay après cyclone Maria tapé assistance au IOM là pour rebâtir tête kay qui bien fort et puis ça pour un changement climatique. À des semaines après cyclone Maria, yo équipe au IOM là vini Dominique pour aider et puis soulagement là. Après cyclone Maria, report vini qui 90% kay été dommagé. Après équipe là, Rive Dominique, yo ouvert l'office et puis vini yo mam en Dominique. Organisation là teni yon lot volontaire et puis yo aussi engagé moun local pour aider rebâtir pays là. Pendant yon conference media lundi, représentatif IOM là dit il bien plaisir yo te sa aider Dominique pour rebâtir meilleur. Yo aussi ka porter assistance bal moun local en affaires charpentier. Traitement là ka engagé nom et puis femme. Ça c'est pour faire Dominique ni moun qui ni l'état ça là si yon lot désastre affecté pays là. Et puis finalement, ministre tourisme là, et puis Discover Dominica Authority là, fait bonne négociation pour un additionnel 2016 places en destination là, contre des flights 9 qui prend place par Air Antilles. Ces flights là qui commencé à sur le 1er novembre l'année 2018 et puis qui sorti hot Point à Pete à 9h le soir et puis Rive Dominique à 9h le demi à sur le jeudi et puis le dimanche. Avion là qui resté à Dominique le soir là et puis qui quitte Dominique le bon matin là, ça c'est à sur le vendredi là et puis le lundi là hot 5h30 le bon matin et puis vivre Point à Pete à 6h le bon matin. Ces flights là, ça là qui est terminé en mars l'année 2019. À temps ça là, 42 flights qui en opération à sous ETR 42 là, et puis que ça prend 48 passagers. Ça c'est une info pour faire accès plus facile pour venir à Dominique. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle à Creole. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Et bon week-end. Au revoir.
And now today's tip is for homeowners looking into buying home insurance. Be aware of geography. Regardless of the home building materials used, where you live can have a significant effect on your insurance premiums and coverage availability. Homeowners likely will pay more for insurance in areas prone to severe weather or natural disasters, such as tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, or wildfires. And consider your comfort level. As you establish your homeowner's insurance coverage, you're able to choose your deductible level, which is the amount you will pay out of your pocket when you have a claim. Opting for a higher deductible, such as $1,000 instead of $500, can lower your monthly premiums significantly. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS on facebook.com/GIS News Dominica and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Prisca Julien. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.